guided meditation, freedom from overthinking, so that you can fall asleep, deeply asleep. Spoken by myself, Lauren. In this guided meditation, we are going to focus on your thought processes to calm your mind down and focus on reducing thought so that you can fall asleep. Before we start this guided meditation, I would like you to walk around the area that you're in and gradually prepare an environment which is restful. One of the reasons we don't sleep is that our mind is almost like a mouse on that running wheel. It starts to run, and the running creates more running, and the wheel turns. As with our mind thinks, and then it learns to think, and then it follows the familiar pattern of thinking upon thinking upon thinking. The most direct and straightforward way to find solutions, to resolve issues, is stillness and sleep. So what we're going to do today is create stillness and sleep for you. So walk around the environment you're in and work out ways you can withdraw from that environment. It may be turning lights down. It may be turning things off. It might be trying to withdraw from the distractions around you. Take the time to create this ambience. It might include lavender oil. It might include a little bit of a clean up, a tidy up, a declutter. Prepare yourself to unthink. Plan towards unthinking your life. Wellness is such a vital part of our mindful self. Ruminating does not bring happiness. Ruminating or overthinking does not bring mental clarity, mindful clarity. It doesn't bring the answers. Stillness and healthy sleep can help bring the answers. So spend that time. It may include brushing your teeth, having a warm, comfortable shower or bath, create the space, the mindful space in which to meditate. When you're ready, we'll commence. Now, before we start, choose whether you're going to sit down or lie down. Sit down or lie down comfortably, and we will begin. Start by taking the time to notice, as a third person, as an outsider, as a witness, notice your physical self. How does your body feel? How do your limbs feel? What pattern of breath are you having at this time? How is your heart rate? Is your throat soft? Is your brow unfurrowed? Notice your physical self as one would notice another person. With care, with empathy, and as the witness, almost as if you were looking upon yourself. Notice yourself with some detachment. Now, gently, softly, without expectation, relax the face. Breathe slowly. Gently, softly, relax the left arm from the shoulder down to the fingertips. Softly, right arm, shoulder, down to the fingertips. Gently, softly release the spine, create space between the vertebrae of the spine. As you breathe and release your physical self, start to bring your mind in to focus upon your body. By focusing upon your body, you take the mind away from where it is wandering. This is a skill. This is not something the mind can do immediately or like a light switch, snap, it can relax. It takes skill and practice. So gently coax the mind to focus on the body. Focus on the breathing. Focus on the softness of the face. Focus on the heartbeat. I want you to go easy on yourself here. I want you to be gentle with yourself here, really gentle. you may find your mind wandering back to whatever it was ruminating about. Your mind does this because your mind is used to patterns and familiarity. Even the familiarity of destructive patterns is preferred with our minds. Our minds like habit. So we need to retrain our mind. And that, my friend, takes time. Relax the toes on your right foot. Gently bring your mind to focusing upon the toes on your right foot, on the toes on your left foot, toes on your right foot, toes on your left foot, toes on your right foot, and breathe slowly. Slow your breathing down. What does it mean to slow your breathing down? Allow your mind to focus and explore what it means to breathe slowly, what it means to breathe evenly, without stress, without worry, without concern, almost as if you're playing a mindful game. Ask your mind to explore what it means to breathe. And sit in the behavior of breathing. Now, our minds can be like an unruly puppy in a park that's just learning how to walk and heel on a leash. Just as a puppy learns to walk on a leash and heel, so our mind learns to unthink. Unthinking brings happiness. Unthinking brings peace. Unthinking brings deep sleep. It's not possible to focus on unthinking because what we focus upon, we create. By focusing on unthinking, we create thinking. We can train ourselves to focus upon the body. Think about your heart, your beautiful, caring, loving heart. Imagine your heart beating. Imagine, visualize the repetition, the monotony, the beating heart. Tap, 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 tap. Imagine what your heart means, what your heart symbolizes, what your heart gives to who you are. Love, care, hope, faith. Tap, tap, tap. Our heart is ever positive. Our heart has infinite capacity to be hopeful. See your heart. See your worth. Perhaps you've had a difficult day, and perhaps you find these exercises challenging. whatever you can achieve, you have achieved and made an achievement. And that's a plus. Just the action of you focusing on your breath, focusing on your heart, is a step forward to appreciate. Your heart reflects so much positive about yourself. Perhaps today all you can focus upon is your heart's ability to accept, or your heart's ability to forgive, or your heart's ability to tolerate. Be gentle with your steps forward. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Remember, love is a practice. Learning to sit with your heart and practice feeling your heart is a practice. It requires repetition. So feel thankful for this opportunity and accept the meditation you have today. Breathe slowly. Visualize your beautiful heart. Feel grateful for this beautiful, amazing, beating heart. Bring your mind to your third eye. The area between your eyebrows. And focus upon this area. Think about what it looks like. What does it feel like? And allow your presence, allow your soul, your consciousness to exist in your third eye. The area between your brows. And sit with this experience. As you do so, breathe slowly. Sitting in the area between your brows, your third eye, is a satisfying, rewarding experience. Allows us to realize our spiritual self, our deeper self, our enlightened self. It allows us to move towards clarity. Allow yourself this space, this stillness. Focus upon this area. Breathe slowly, focus upon the top of the head, the area of knowledge. Imagine this area upon your head, the crown of your head, softening, becoming fluid, open. Allowing wisdom to come in. Allowing the communication of knowledge, wisdom, development, maturity. Focus on this open portal to wisdom, development, and enlightenment. Throughout this exercise, there is a strong theme of acceptance. It's not about miracles. It's about practice. Practice. Take your mindful self to your throat. Soften the linings of the throat. Soften the exterior of the throat and the interior of your throat. Breathe slowly. Your throat is the area of communication. Allow it to open up. Imagine a spiritual opening up of your throat. Feel a sense of release. Enjoy the sensation of release. Feel grateful for the meditation you have today. Breathe slowly. Imagine an ocean of healing. Green and blue, a vast ocean of healing. Warm waves flowing in and out from shore, in and out from shore. A healing, magical ocean of blue, green waves. I want you to imagine either lying or sitting in these healing waves. I want you to feel, imagine, visualize the healing waves. The healing waves washing over you. As the water touches your physical self, you feel at peace. As the water washes over yourself, you feel restored. As the water washes over yourself, your mind quietens. It's almost as if your mind is a room and the room has a spring clean. The windows open, the blinds are pulled back, and light flows in and basks the entire room with healing light. Healing light, healing water. Relax your body. Healing light, healing water. Relax your body. If you find your mind wandering or using the image of the unruly puppy running across the park, gently draw it back. We do not learn from harshness. We are not trained through beating ourselves up or self-criticism. We train ourselves through being gentle. We train our minds through taking small steps forward. We train our minds through forgiving ourselves. We train our minds through a process We train little puppies by rewarding them, patting them, and consistent repetition. This meditation for unthinking for sleep is about repetition. Every time your mind wanders, bring it back to the beating heart. Bring it back to the throat. Bring it back to the third eye. Bring it back to the crown of your head. Bring it back to the toes on your right foot. Bring it back to the toes on your left foot. Bring it back to your right shoulder. Left shoulder. Your back, from the base of your back to your neck. Soften your breath. Remember that puppy, it's all about softness. It's a gradual, repetitive process. Retrain your mind to think and point at thoughts you choose, not wander across several thoughts at once. We choose one thought at a time, and now, my friend, is the time for focusing on rest. Now, my friend, is the time for focusing on your breath. Now, my friend, is the time for focusing on relaxing your physical self. Now is the time for focusing on healing your physical self and your emotional self. The only way we can achieve that is by simplifying the thought process. Become the witness. Look down upon your body. Any issues you have will be better sorted through, more easily resolved after a rest, after stillness, after sleep. Slow your body down. Slow your body down. So gently, no expectation, nothing harsh. All positive. Acknowledge how you've taken this time. Acknowledge that you are taking this time to focus on your mindful self. That is an achievement. Feel good about that. Let go of the day. Accept that life is unfair. Accept that life does not decide how many issues to throw at you. accept you have resilience. Feel grateful for the life you have. Life is made up of baby steps. Life is made up of some falls, and then we get back up. Focus on your body and release, release. I want you to focus on relaxing the left side of your body. Just left. Toe to crown of your head. Now the right side of your body. Toe to crown of your head. Now left. Working up and down the body. Now right. Working up and down the body. Left, right, soften, relax, left, right, soften, relax, left, right, soften, relax, left, right, soften, relax, peaceful, tranquil, quiet, softly, restorative, restful, You're doing really well. I'm going to count down from 10 now. And with each count, you're going to slow down your physical self. With each count, you're going to take your mind back to the body. And back to the body. I'm going to start with a higher pitch to my voice and bring my voice down. As my voice drops in pitch, you will relax even more, progressively and gradually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So slow. Fall asleep now. Fall asleep now. Fall asleep now. asleep now. Fall 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 asleep now. sleep now.